So you clicked again because of the thumbnail, not the guide? Or do you think you'll really learn something from watching this video? Do you want to be as cool as this guy and use your fidget spinners as weapons? Do you want to raise your middle finger against tanks with your super balanced true damage passive? Or do you think that running is too mainstream and you'd rather jump around like an annoying grasshopper?
Come on and jump, 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 jump.
If your answer is yes, then auto-lock that marksman and join the Cancer Army. My name is Shinmen Takezo, preparing you to carry your games with Karrie in this ultra-fast speed guide.
Faster and faster.
That's what she said.
Karrie is a marksman like no other. While other female marksmen have their cute, girly skins, Karrie has these skins. She's got this straight out of a horror movie skin, and this skin where she's a dragon and a babe at the same time. I think I've seen this before. Just not sure where. Karrie's passive is called What the Fuck Are Tanks? Although she looks smart with the futuristic haircut and high-tech weaponry, Karrie suffers from severe ignorance of what tanks are. Most marksmen would avoid hitting tanks, but Karrie enjoys the opposite. Because upon hitting any enemies 5 times with basic attacks, the 5th attack will delete up to 13% of their maximum HP via true damage. Welcome to Trivia Time! Thank you so much. Please welcome our host. It's still me. I'm the host. Now, for the grand prize question of 10,000 barnacles, which of the following can reduce true damage? A. Is it armor or physical defense items? B. Is it magic resist items? Or C. Staying in base and going AFK? Now you got 3 seconds to answer that. Time is up. The answer is C. Stay in base because you cannot reduce true damage. Report this dig. And here we have a live footage of a wild horseman and how he feels when he takes Karrie's true damage.
You shall become strong.
Turtle resurrecting soon. First,
Outsider. Now
you have been.
Karrie's skill 1 is called Spiky Meatballs.
That's a spicy meatball!
Nope, I said spiky meatball. Karrie throws out this annoying ball in front of her, making her enemies leave the area or else they'll eat some continuous Mamma Mia spiky ball damage and will get their movement speed slowed. This skill is mostly used to help Karrie clear minion waves as it does multiple hits in a small area if thrown properly. It can also help in preventing enemies from escaping or chasing you if you manage to get these balls to touch any part of them. Karrie's skill 2 is called I Got Springs on My Legs, bitches. When pressing skill 2, Karrie jumps like a madman and gives out free fidget spinners to anyone she thinks is interested in this now unpopular toy. Hey, this guy looks bored. Here, have a toy. This person seems super bored. Here, take 2. You can direct your jump by holding down the skill 2 button and releasing it upon choosing your direction. In damaging enemies with this skill, there is no need to be good at aiming at all, because any enemy in your range when you hop like a bunny will automatically be hit with these homing bullshit spinners and take damage. Additionally, they will also get a stack from your passive, adding up to the completion of the true damage that triggers when they get 5. Use this skill to dash in or out of combat and annoy the hell out of your enemies while you easily damage them from a safe distance.
言わんこっちゃねえ。スピードが乗りすぎてるぜ。立て直して減速するスペースはもうねえ。完成ドリフト。
Karrie skill 3 or her ultimate is called Cancer on Steroids. What could be worse than a hero that ignores her target's armors, deals damage based on maximum HP, and is super mobile with her jumpy tactics, you ask? This skill, this ultimate. Upon pressing Karrie skill 3, you get a boost of movement speed for a few seconds. Your basic attack will now get doubled, meaning each basic attack will give the enemy 2 stacks of your passive. And using skill 2 while the skill is active will shoot out 2 auto-hit spinners on the nearby enemy when you jump, also giving them 2 stacks of your passive. Seriously, how are the enemies of Karrie supposed to deal with her when the tanks can't even get close because they're being melted down by her already OP passive, and now she has this ult that doubles all those effects?
Son of a bitch!
Now that you have a solid grasp of the basics, it is time to tear your enemies a new one with these tips and tricks. Use Marksman emblem and build it like this. Take either the second talent to increase your attack speed whenever you get kills or assist in teamfights, or the third talent to slow down enemies, keeping them in your range longer. The only battle spell you should take is Aegis. It prevents you from dying and it will let you out-damage your enemies, sending them to their fountain before they can kill you. For the item build, the focus is high damage, high cooldown reduction, and high defense. Demon Shoes to supply you with all the mana you need to spam your spiky balls and jumpy moves. Then proceed to get Endless Battle as your first item, because what is better than having true damage already built in on your hero? Another true damage on your basic attack. This item on Karrie is more broken than a man getting rejected during a proposal.
And I just have one question for you.
No,
Jan, please. I need to. You truly make me the happiest person on earth.
Executed.
Next up, build Bloodlust Axe, as this, like Endless Battle, will increase your cooldown reduction and give you spell vamp every time you damage anything with your skill 1 and most especially your skill 2. Yes, the spinners coming out of your ass when you jump are considered skill damage. After that, build Thunderbelt for more cooldown reduction, tankiness, slowing down enemies with basic attacks, and again, for the last time, more true damage. Following those items, you can build anything you'd like. But you can go with Brute Force, as this makes you harder to kill and gives you more movement speed and physical attack damage. Last item is either a magical defense item or this physical immunity item, depending on what you're up against.
Oh shit!
Get skill 1 at level 1 and max it last. Max skill 2 first, then level up skill 3 whenever available. Your main goal early game is to get your first 2 items. Farm minion waves by carefully placing your spiky ball so that it hits all 3 minions. Clear out jungle monsters with your basic attack and skill 2 so you can put 5 stacks on the enemy faster. You can also throw your ball on the monster and immediately jump over to their spot so they won't move away from that awesome continuous damage. In the lane, do not be afraid to harass and do basic attacks on your enemies if they get in your range. Combine your basic attacks with your skill 2 and give them 5 stacks that they've been dying to get. At level 4, show them the true meaning of fear by doing this combo. Press your ultimate, do a basic attack to give them 2 stacks, immediately jump in with your skill 2 to reset your auto attack and give them 2 additional stacks, and finally another auto attack to slap them with that true damage. Use your skill 1 whenever enemies are in range to slow them down and give you more time to give them fat stacks. It is crucial for you to jump around like a rabbit every time the cooldown of your skill 2 is up for maximum stacking superiority. Do not be afraid of tanks that are trying to take your damage for their team. They will immediately reconsider their decision to take you on when you start melting their HP like butter. You think you can take on my true damage? You butter back off, pal. By the time you have maxed out the level of your skill 3 and you have all the items that gives you cooldown, you can now spam your skill 3, as it will only have 4 seconds cooldown as soon as the steroids effect wear off. It's like you are always gonna be on beast mode and you always go fast. Keep your stacking and jumping shenanigans going and eventually you will achieve greatness. And always remember, those who are afraid to jump will never be able to fly. My name is Shinmen Takezo and this is Karrie. in ultra fast speed guide. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe for more and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.